Hello, this is Kai, and thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Today I'm going to do a reading on Chadwick Boseman, the guy from Black Panther, and his girlfriend, Taylor Simone Ledward. I guess that's how you say her last name. This was a requested reading, but I wanted to thank you for all the requests, for the comments, for the likes, and the subscriptions. And if you have any more requests, please leave them in the comments or you can send me an email. So like I said, this is a reading on Chadwick Boseman and Taylor Simone Ledward. So just want to see what's going on in their relationship and whatever. Do want to put a little disclaimer out. I know I've been reading a lot of the comments. You have to understand that when I'm doing the readings, I'm reading the current energy. So, things can change. They could be in a great relationship, but had an argument. So, it's a little hostile energy in the reading that I'm picking up. So, I just want to see what's currently going on with these two. Is marriage on the horizon? And whatever. But thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, like, comment, and send your requests, and I will be happy to get to them. So, first question. How does Chadwick Boseman truly feel about Taylor Simone Ledward? How does he truly feel? What are his true feelings about her and their relationship? I got the Knight of Cups, but I got it in reverse. I don't know. I hate to put it out there, but I don't know if he's been dipping and dabbling in someone else or talking to someone else. But I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's not 100% honesty on his part. Do I think he cares about her? Yes, I do. Do I think at one point that he was that quote unquote knight in shining armor for her? Yes, I do. But right now, I don't know if the fame has gotten to him. But sometimes when a man, gets more money, gets a certain status, starts to get attention, more attention than he is used to, it starts to get to his head. So I don't know if right now that's how he's really feeling, but I feel like he's kind of not as faithful as he should be. All right, and let's see. Why the Knight of Cups in reverse? Let's ask, why is he, giving in to attention and, just not being the man that he used to be for Taylor? Why? All right, let's see. I got the Emperor. And I do kind of feel like that goes back to what I just said. I got the Emperor upright. So it's just about, he's gotten in this position of power, you want to say, just got more status. He's more known. He's not just, because there's many actors and actresses out here. So now he's more recognized. So, if they're out and, people are stopping and asking him for pictures and women are coming up to him and, it's Chadwick. And, it's really kind of getting to his head. So he's kind of feeling like, he's just feeling really full of himself right now. All right. Let's see. What are Chadwick's, like, what are his feelings? What's his energy in relation to them having, getting married or having a long-term commitment? Like, what are his feelings? What are Chadwick's feelings about marriage with Taylor Simone? All right, let's see. I got the Six of Wands. So I do feel like marriage has been on his mind. Absolutely. I feel like I said, because with a lot of men, sometimes it's not that they don't want to get married, they don't want to have that family, but they want to wait until they have been self-actualized, meaning they have gotten a certain amount of money in the bank, they have gotten a certain position that they wanted to have. Their dreams are starting to manifest. So now that they can focus more on marriage. So yes, I do feel like he does think about marriage. I feel like, the hard work that he has been putting out there as far as his career is starting to pay off. He's probably getting more callbacks for, as far as acting jobs, and he's probably got a lot of things on the table. So he's feeling very victorious right now. He's feeling, he's feeling like a man. Feeling like the man. Feeling, like he's on the path to where he wants to go. So yes, I do think that marriage is part of that plan for him. I do feel like that's part of the plan for him, or part of his dreams. And I do feel like it is on his mind. Absolutely. All right, let's see. How does Taylor truly feel? How does Taylor Simone truly feel about Chadwick Boseman? But just because he's feeling like, he can marry this woman, he wants to be with her long term, does not mean that he's not going to, let his ego take over sometimes and, have those little side conversations or those little side dates, or, be caught with a groupie or two. Because with more money, especially for men, with more money comes more respect, comes, women that are out of his league. So, it's just a whole new ball game when men start to get money and things like that. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying, it's like they're like a kid in a candy store. The chick that once would not look their way, now they can finally get her attention, and, sometimes they're going to give in. But I do think that he does love this girl, and he does think about marriage and settling down eventually. All right, how does Taylor truly feel about Chadwick? I got Seven of Pentacles. So for her, I feel like, okay, what I'm truly feeling is like, for her, she's realizing that with all this, I don't know how long they've been together. I didn't research it, but with all this sacrificing that he has made, maybe as far as their relationship, maybe it's been times where he has said, oh, they might have had an outing planned or something, and he said, oh, I can't do that. I need to, study my lines, or I need to go to this audition. So, the money is coming in, the recognition is coming in, but for her, it's kind of, even though she's happy for him, I feel like she's, just a little bit sad, because even though she sees the hard work, it's paying off for him. He's able to buy her better gifts, and he's, they're probably shopping for new homes and taking really nice trips and everything. But on the flip side, she's a little bit sad about it, because she knows that with all this money and recognition that he is getting, that, it's this kind of a downside of having all these women in his face, and she may have caught some text messages or caught him doing something that he wasn't supposed to do. So, I feel like she's just a little bit sad. She is enjoying the money, but, she's kind of looking at it like, was it really worth it? Of course, she wants to support him and his dreams, but in in, kind of a little bit in the back of her mind, she's feeling like, was it really worth it? Like, is it worth our relationship for all this fame and success? Because before, they probably had a relationship where they could just go out to eat and no one cared who he was. But now it's pictures and autographs and all these people around. So it's, I just feel like she's feeling a little sadness. Is she enjoying the money? Yes. But I do feel like she's feeling a little bit sad because things are changing. Once you start to get the fame and notoriety, things do change in your life. You're not that same person anymore. All right. How does Taylor Simone feel about long-term commitment or marriage to Chadwick? How does she truly feel about that right now at this stage? I got the high priestess. So I'm feeling like she feels like, it's some things that they need to work on. Maybe she's feeling like he's being a little bit secretive, as far as like talking to other people or texting other women or being caught with groupies. So she's feeling like they have to work on like trust, like they have to work on her trusting him again. Like, I feel like she doesn't trust him as much as she used to in the past, but I do feel like she also, wants to marry him, wants to commit to him, wants to be that, just feminine woman, motherly woman, she's thinking about kids or whatever, but I feel like it's some trust issues going on. Like, she's not trusting him as much as she used to. Like, maybe she's caught him, like I said before, caught him texting other women, caught FaceTimes, or, just maybe women sending him gifts or women coming by his place or, just a little bit too close to groupies or fans or whatever. So she's not trusting him as much. But all right, so let's get clarity. Why the high priestess? Why does Taylor Simone not trust Chadwick Boseman as much? All right, let's see. I got the King of Wands. And that goes back to, I'm feeling like just, I just feel like it's this kind of like cheating energy. And I'm not saying that he's cheating where he's on his way out the door, but I feel like she may have caught him in some situations, in some things, in some conversations too close to fans or groupies that she just didn't like. And she's, just like seeing a different side of him, seeing this, person that's getting all this attention. And of course, that comes with the territory when you're in that celeb world. And for a lot of people, it's not easy for them, the spouses or the significant others, it's not easy for them to handle. So she's just seeing him, and I'm not saying that it's bad, but just seeing him as like this, he's kind of like developing an ego a little bit. So she's seeing like a different side of him, seeing him, just kind of having like this macho side to him that he didn't have before. And I'm not saying that he's treating her bad. I think that he loves her the same. I don't think he's on his way out the door, but I do think that he has been in some compromising situations. All right, so let's see. What are some blocks or challenges? What are some challenges for Chadwick and Taylor Simone that they need to overcome before they can get to the next level in their relationship? All right, let's see. And I'm not saying that he's not a nice guy. I get a very good energy from him. Like, I feel like he's a nice guy. I feel like he's genuine with her and, you know, in his life to other people. But I feel like he's letting the fame get to his head a little bit. You probably won't see that side of him. He won't show that side to the fans because, you know, with the Black Panther movie, you know, it just held these black actors and actresses in such a high regard that they don't want to, you know, they're not going to let you see if there's some negative traits or characteristics that they have. They won't let you see that because it will kind of ruin the whole thing for the fans. And I'm not saying that he's nasty to her. I don't think that he's nasty to her. I think he's still sweet. He's still caring. He's still attentive to her. But I do think that the fame is getting to his head a little bit. You know what I mean? So let's see, what are some challenges that they have to overcome before they can take their relationship to the next level? I got the Empress, and I don't want to say it. Like, I don't want to say it. But I feel like, I feel like it could be a pregnancy scare, but not with Taylor. And like I said, I don't know why I'm getting this feeling of cheating because I don't, like I said, you know, and cheating is wrong all the way. But it's, you know, sometimes men cheat because they just want to have their little side dishes. But sometimes men cheat because they're on the way out the door. In this situation, I don't feel like he's on his way out the door. I think he wants to be with Taylor for the long term. I think she's it for him because she's like that high, you know, she's that high priestess for him. She's that, you know, mysterious woman, you know, he's in love with her. He is. And she's the woman that he sees as like this feminine goddess and, you know, she's powerful. He sees her that way. I really do believe that he does. But like I said, the fame, you know, him being recognized everywhere is just kind of getting to his head. And I feel like it could be like a pregnancy scare with another woman. I do think that Taylor is going to get pregnant as well. But I just feel like, I don't know, I just having this overwhelming feeling that it could be a really bad situation with a fan or a groupie or whatever. I feel like groupies and fans and this fame is just kind of, you know, knocking down what they have a little bit. All right. Let's see. How does Chadwick feel about, you know, these obstacles or like issues that are arising between he and Taylor? Like, what is he feeling about her, you know, having these concerns about groupies and whatever? I got the 5 of Pentacles, so I feel like he's really worried about that. Like, I feel like it's causing him some anxiety because he feels like, you know, if he doesn't slow his roll and he doesn't get back to the sweet, genuine, okay, let me take that back. He is still sweet to her. He's still genuine with Taylor. He still loves her. He's still truly into her. But I feel like he's feeling like, if I don't take it down a notch, if I don't humble myself a little bit, that this lady, my lady, could walk out the door. So it's kind of, you know, it's like he's at a crossroads between, you know, wanting to be that same person before he had the money and the fame and people recognizing him and wanting to enjoy the fruits of his labor. But it is causing him some, you know, some worry or whatever, and people around him have probably gotten into his ear like, look, dude, you know, you need to slow it down. Like, we understand that all this is coming now, but your lady isn't that happy anymore. So I feel like it's causing him a little insecurity, he's a little worried. I do feel like he's a little worried. All right, let's see. How does Taylor Simone feel about like his, I don't think his personality has changed. Just like about this is kind of like little ego that he has developed. How does she feel about that? How does she truly feel about it? Because this is like an obstacle. This little ego that he has developed is a little obstacle in their relationship. How does she feel about that? I got the Two of Cups. I feel like that, like I said, I feel like she truly loves him. I feel like he truly loves her. Like I feel like the love is there. I feel like they both see each other as the one. But I feel like, she wants to kind of like, just get them back in sync. You know what I mean? Like, before all the fame and the recognition came, they were really in sync. They were, like the Two of Cups is like my favorite card that you can pull in a relationship, because it's like the two people, they're, looking the same way, they're standing towards each other. It's just like they're on the same wavelength. And I feel like she wants to work on filling their cups back up, filling their emotional cups back up, him pouring more into her, and, for her in return to pour more back into him. So she wants to get them back on the same wavelength. Like, she doesn't want to be a blockage to his career. She wants him to have that success, but she wants to kind of reel him on in. Like, look, dude, I'm over here. Like, I'm your lady. Like, don't worry about those women on the side or whatever. Like, she just wants to get back to the Chadwick that she fell in love with. All right, let's see. I'll ask one more question. How do their friends and family, like the people around them, how do they, feel about the relationship? How do they see the relationship? I got the Queen of Wands, but I got it in reverse. So I feel like they feel, okay, this is how I feel. I feel like friends and family are seeing, of course they're happy for him. They're happy for the both of them, because they feel like, now they can take their relationship to the next level because they have more money coming in, and, he's getting more solidified in his career. But they're seeing that, him developing like this little ego, or kind of really feeling himself, is causing Taylor to, just kind of like play it cool on him. Like, just not like, okay, how do you explain it? Like, before, I feel like they were kind of like the couple that people saw as like, oh my God, you guys are still together. Oh my God, you guys are relationship goals. But now that, this fame has come in, more money has come in, and he's developed like this little ego and kind of feeling himself. Now Taylor is kind of, she's like kind of cool on him. Like, oh, like, I'm cool on you, dude. Like, I'm all right with you, dude. Like, it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they're seeing her kind of like back off of him a little bit. And it's like people around them are seeing them that not being on the same wavelength anymore. Even though I feel like the love is still there, both are still in love with each other, but it's not like, I don't know how you describe those couples. Some couples, you see them and it's like you see one, you always see the other. They're just always together. It's like they're one person. And it's kind of not like that anymore, but they can get back to it if Chadwick would just, just come down to earth a little bit. You know what I mean? It's okay to enjoy your fame and your career and everything that you have going on, but just remember, where you came from and who had you when no one else was around. All right, so this is my reading on Chadwick Boseman and Taylor Simone Ledward. I guess that's how you say her last name. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any comments, please leave them. If you have any requests, please leave them below, or you can send me an email. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.